Okay. And I'm going to do a little bit of a test, as usual. Just to see if this is working, because I can... Okay, it seems to be working. Alright, so... You're going to continue the Batman and Telltale series. This is episode 5 of the stream, and this is the second part, I believe, of episode 2. And yeah, still in the Children of Arkham episode. And basically, last time Batman went to the GCPD and found that, well, let's see. Well, he had a conversation with Carmine Falcone, who had confirmed that his parents, Thomas and Martha Wayne, were in deep with them, and unfortunately, then Carmine was killed by Renee Montoya, who was revealed to be on this, had been injected with some kind of drug, and now it's pointing back to Oswald Cobblepot, Bruce's childhood friend, and after a hey Coley, after a confrontation in a high-rise, Batman just barely survived that one. Or if you go by the number of times I had to retry, Batman died a few times against this tall albino. I'm kind of wondering if that dude's supposed to be Killer Croc. I guess we'll see. But I guess with that out of the way, we will continue. And how's it going, Coley? Need to talk to you urgently. Stack decks. It's pretty okay. So Bruce is texting Selina Kyle. And arrives wearing a hoodie. Because he is adaptable.
A new twist in the race for the mayor's office as Harvey Dent backer Bruce Wayne comes under fire for alleged corruption. Joining me live is Mayor Hamilton Hill. Mr. Mayor, you said earlier today that in light of the allegations against him, Bruce Wayne should distance himself from Dent, but that was unlikely to happen. Why?
He strikes me as, well, the jealous sort. Very possessive of his toys.
Better keep a low profile.
Of course he's possessive of his toys. You know how much a Batmobile costs these days?
Did you hear?
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
Yeah, I'm looking for a woman.
You wouldn't be the first.
Selina Kyle, I'm told she practically lives here.
Selina, huh? You don't strike me as her type.
You'd be surprised.
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. The cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Buy you a drink?
How about a few? It ain't like you're short on cash.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
You didn't seem to mind the company. But whatever.
Street demons. I'm guessing that's a gang.
Selina, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
Well, I've met a couple of his goons myself. Your client isn't one for subtlety. The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
Penguin can't take on both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common.
Wow.
The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He thinks he's changing the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
Whatever Penguin is planning, innocent people will end up in the line of fire.
Innocence. Not me. Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together? After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
You and Harvey, it's pretty clear you aren't just friends.
Please, I'm just toying with him. I only take my claws out for someone special. You and I...
Here come the crowbars.
Please, don't wreck my bar.
Wow.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selina Kyle, Penguin says hello. Beat it. We're here for her.
Games auto saving.
You care about your own skin? You'll get the hell out.
She's with me. I think you need to leave.
Dun dun dun. Nice.
What?
Not done yet.
Not that that would be kinder.
Come on.
Nice.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
Doing so well too. So, Coley, what are you thinking of this game so far? You know, as far as
Not done yet. I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him. Sorry, I was so distracted by the A and the curse you button combinations. Can't you see I'm a complete noob?
You fight pretty good for such a pretty boy.
I'm kind of surprised Selena's still there. Like, I figured.
Come on, this way.
I figured she would have pulled a ninja vanish, or you know, Catwoman vanish.
Quick, check the alleyway.
You see anything?
Negative. Let's check the other side.
Oh, nothing. Just a couple people banging.
Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone.
She inspires bad ideas.
Let's get out of here.
Oh.
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait. Yes or no, will you help me stop Penguin?
I'm gonna say maybe, but only because he's trying to kill me.
Pretty good reason to say yes.
You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here.
Bruce,
all from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
I should have guessed. What else is on there?
Looks like they were in contact many times.
If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
That's a neat way to present the choice. Where's Batman? Visit Mayor Hill as Bruce. Huh. I don't know.
Going as Bruce is the smart choice.
Kind of look like that Batman would just drove off without us. Loading. City Hall. Mayor Hill, you would not believe the bar fight I was in earlier today. It was amazing. Mayor Hill?
Sorry, the mayor's busy. Do you have an appointment? The mayor's doing debate prep. He really can't be disturbed right now.
Oh, I was really hoping you'd be able to help me out. Who knows, maybe I could return the favor one day.
It seems you do have an appointment, Mr. Wayne.
Well.
Silly me.
Bruce Wayne? Finally, you've come to see me. Of course, only after your name's been dragged through the mud. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to see you. But you're a day late and a great many dollars short.
We can be friends, Hill. I'd like us to put aside our differences.
It's easy to ask for peace when you've already lost the war. But I won't be the one to deny a fresh start. Your father and I, we took this city and made it ours. Falcone too, rest his soul. We built everything we have. You were born with it. A young man like you wouldn't understand what it takes to rise to the top.
Oh, I understand. Very well.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Sounds like me.
It is you.
So, what's your point? I take it you have one. Or are you just fond of my dulcet tones?
Why attack me? Because of Dent and the campaign?
Please, I have no animosity towards you. I'm in Cobblepot's crosshairs, same as you.
But you fed them dirt on me.
Only the files I seized from Wayne Manor. Your father, Falcone, and I, we had ways of getting anything we wanted. How do you think your family got the land for Wayne Tower? Cobblepot wants retribution because we took his family's land. Oswald's family signed it over to us, along with the rest of their assets.
Even if that's true, it's no excuse for Cobblepot's crimes.
I quite agree. It doesn't hurt to understand your enemy's motives. There's so much more I could share, if only we were friends. I could help you deal with Penguin, let you in on some family history. But I'm caught in a dogfight for my political career, and my rival has bottomless pockets. Now, if that rival were to, say, drop out, or his advertising spend were to dry up, I might have a lot more resources for helping a new friend.
Well, this one doesn't have a time limit. That's good. Helping out Hamilton Hill? Because I really want to do Not a Chance. Tell you what, Coley, since you're here, which one do you want me to do? Help out Hamilton Hill or deny him that? X or B? silence. He just starts beatboxing. Help? Okay.
Fine. That's what it takes to earn your friendship.
I knew you'd see the light. It's time we really talked. Power is an old oak. The trunk stands strong, but it's the roots that hold it up. And the thickest of them lead to Arkham.
Arkham Asylum?
Your father, me, Falcone, we used it to get our enemies out of the way. Drugged and declared them insane.
Holy crap.
It made it easy to take their things. Thomas was the doctor. I leveraged my political power to ease the transfer of assets. Falcone was the muscle. He had his own way of making problems go away.
You condemned innocent people.
I don't expect this to be easy to hear, but what we did was necessary. Gotham was chaos before we took control. At least now there's a semblance of order. Listen, Bruce. Now that we're back on the same side, your father's last gift to me, they're yours. The keys to the city.
Thank you.
Hamilton. Call me Hamilton. Penguin's gathered quite a few victims to his crusade. But that's a problem for another day. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to prep for the debate. My door is always open, Bruce. Next time, make an appointment.
Whatever deal you made with Penguin, he won't honor it.
Don't worry about me. He's not the first to take a shot at me.
Alfred, get a warning to Gordon. Tell him to increase security at the debate. Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
Achievement unlocked. The incumbent. Which suddenly makes me crave cucumbers.
I wonder what else is on here.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
To hear their crimes detailed, first by Falcone, then by a snake like Hill. It makes me question myself.
Well, yeah,
you shouldn't, Bruce. You are your own man. And the city needs you, now more than ever.
Just fear, Alfred.
I'll leave you to it then.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic, perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory.
Otisburg?
Reports say multiple arrests were made,
Otisburg?
with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors Rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
You know, being
in
a
other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Well,
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
That's going to be where
other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
Yeah,
other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Is chief among my options.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
Yeah, if there were only two news stories,
nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out. But police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Happening somewhere.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office.
Gotham City is
Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
Pretty sure Georgia's Southern Eagles beat Gotham.
Nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
And now I promise to look
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Okay, so
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
So they... Wow,
in other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken.
Oh my god, something finally got the news to shut up.
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end.
Jesus, Alfred,
we could just be looking at
what they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now. Harvey needs to get out of there.
Sports ball, sports ball, sports ball. Calling Harvey down.
Hey, Bruce. Man, I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's... well, it's not...
Harvey, listen to me. Your life is in danger.
Because of Penguin and his thugs?
Thanks, but there is an army of security here. They have me in some back room until the debate begins.
For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me.
It's not overkill, Harvey. It's a real...
Please. I need to
get this off my chest.
Look,
Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone, but...
my advisors are telling me that I need to...
that I need to
distance myself from you.
Okay, it's not me, it's you.
Until all this mess with your family blows over. They're afraid it's not a very good op...
I get it. It's the smart move, but let's talk about that later.
I'm glad you see it that way.
What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone...
Recap
you're
faster,
a liability.
Recap faster. Your life's in danger.
But here's the thing, Bruce.
Without your money...
I am dead in the water.
Oh, no pressure then.
I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat.
I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
You've got some nerve, Harvey. Either we're a team or we're not.
Oh, of course we're a team, Bruce. Of course we are. Just...
not in front of the press.
Listen, I hate to push you,
but I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce?
Fine, Harvey. I'll continue
whatever it takes to save Gotham. That's what we wanted.
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here. Guess she needs to put on my face.
I hope you can still watch the debate somewhere. No matter what I have to say tonight, remember.
You are always my friend.
Harvey!
This car looks like something to go.
Batman. Yeah, all quiet so far.
I've got a feeling that's about to change.
I'm glad I took a chance on this collaboration of ours. Keep on doing what you're doing, and the rest of Gotham will start to see you like I do. A hero.
Who disappears every time you turn your back.
I appreciate the sentiment, Jim. We have bigger things to worry about right now.
Oh, jeez. Lag. Come on, get
Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
Oh, Jesus.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
Okay, so
what's she doing here?
Ninja
she was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
We're all on the same side, Jim.
This better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol,
How could this
come in.
possibly come back to bite you?
That, incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
You don't owe me anything. Those scum had it coming.
And they say chivalry is dead.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Alpha, do you read?
Now, aren't you glad I'm here?
Gordon's mustache is the most powerful character in the DC universe.
Well, you have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly.
We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live debate for the next mayor of Gotham City. This is an important debate for these two candidates, incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill and the challenger Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent. And it's also important for you.
Looks like a normal political debate to me.
Polls to decide the future of your home, a city that's faced its share of hardships in recent years. Rising crime rates, income inequality, yes, a masked vigilante loose on our streets. Yes, we'll tackle it all.
Yes, but have you seen his... I totally ship Batman's drone and movie Spider-Man's drone, the one that comes out of his chest.
At least we know why they weren't responding.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
Damn sons of... Ladies and gents, as you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. First order of business, firing the moderator!
I hate to be a downer, but these hostages, I don't like their chances.
He just didn't have a head for the issues.
If we're quick and decisive, no one else has to die.
If you say so. But Penguin's playing for keeps.
Fanatics always do.
You'll do. Get out here. Keep it quiet back there.
These guys are armed to the teeth.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there! Yes! You! Thank you for volunteering.
Please, no.
Go on, then. Introduce the candidates. Stage fright, huh? All right, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
And on the right, always smiling to your face, our despicable DA, Harvey Dent!
Birth mascot.
Call me Penguin.
I'm gonna table him.
Let these people go.
Play then, and we'll see. Coin toss. Heads.
Well, he's the closest dude. Examine. Oh yeah. Oh, there is so much. Camera stands the most.
Mr. Dent,
Camera stand is the most efficient.
It's a much state-of-the-art mental health care hospital that will offer treatment for the most unfortunate of Gotham
Oh yeah,
citizens.
I'm pretty sure the spotlight's gonna be one of the options. Yeah. Any other options? No, that's it. Okay, so light stand.
Shut your gob when I say shut your gob. Easy. Rule 2. Scratching, biting, and kicking each other are all encouraged. Rule 3. Always tell the truth, even if it hurts. It'll hurt worse if you don't.
X. B.
Maybe next time.
Aw, Selena wanted to whoop some ass.
Keep your heads down. Make for the police line.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
My downtrodden brothers and sisters of Gotham, you have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham. We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption at root in your city. For too long, men like your esteemed mayor have profited from the pain of innocence.
Did you ever meet the guy on the screen?
Nope. Smart to let someone else do your dirty work.
Look into the hearts of these spineless creatures, chosen to
Go on, love. You know what to do.
Candidates, take off your masks. Show Gotham what you Tell them what you really think about the city you pretend to love.
Everybody in Gotham saw that moderator get shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
First off, we should incinerate the pool.
Okay.
I really want to hear what I think. Gotham's flawed. Sure. Let's say is it? It's flaws, but it's beautiful.
I love how nobody
We're out of
hears
time, Batman! The press is going nuts with those two drunks
ventilation
on
grating
stage!
getting ripped off of Wayne's moorings. Like, that's really hard.
Politicians.
And what about the corrupt elite? The men's fortunes are built on corpses.
Who is this
They're
dude
like your
anyway?
friend, Bruce Wayne. You're as bad as he is. Happy to look away from what you don't want to see. Your friend has cost this city countless... Roll the tape!
Subject 9.
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9, Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you. Give her the drug.
Thomas, we're friends. Our boys play together.
You were warned, Esther. You know I always get what I want. Commence the procedure. Give her a dose she won't come back from.
Now you know. Now you will see.
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance.
Go!
Why don't you kick the crap out of him?
Oh, this is gonna suck. Joni, no.
Please, I made a man.
You could never.
That was all Thomas Wayne. Not me. I tried to get him. I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
That won't bring back my poor old mum. So this is for her.
I won't let you kill anyone else!
Wait your turn, Dent! Where's your mate, Bruce Wayne? Your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up! Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
Your revolution is over, Penguin.
On the contrary, we're just getting started!
Stop. Save Harvey.
Mr. Dent.
Shit.
Thanks.
Freeze! I said freeze! Hold your fire, damn it! Where's the maniac in the mask?
You'll have to be more specific. Yes, revenge for Droney, yeah. And I'm really liking that penguin mask.
City Hall is in chaos after Mayor Hamilton Hill was confirmed dead.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
Mr. Wayne?
Lieutenant.
He's lucky, you know. Could have been much worse if the Batman hadn't been there.
But there still will be scars.
Did you see her? No, but look for the blood. There! Come on, she can't have got far.
Lawyers representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this time.
We are the children of Arkham, and we have opened your eyes.
Episode 2, Children of Arkham. Okay. Well, that was an intense episode. Did I ease Falcone's pain or make him suffer? I made Falcone suffer. Admittedly, it ended up being more brutal than I expected, but what you gonna do? Okay, so Coley asked, how much you want to bet that this is all a conspiracy and that Thomas never actually did all of that? Somehow? I mean, I suppose it's a remote possibility, but I mean, the way this is going, I think it really seems like they're committed to the alternate reality that the Waynes were, you know, crooked and responsible for a lot of the crime in the city, you know, not only by association but through direct action, as we saw with Esther Cobblepot and Arkham Asylum. I mean, that was some seriously jacked up stuff, you know, in sharp contrast to the Wayne family in the comics that were mostly known, you know, like for social work and the fact that Thomas Wayne's a doctor. But yeah, I mean, put it this way, I really couldn't see this kind of thing going down in the normal mainstream comics, but, you know, they've made it clear with this that this is its own alternate reality, so, you know, I'm certainly interested in where this goes, and if it turns out, yeah, the Wayne, you know, Thomas and Martha were as crooked as they're implied to be, then okay, that's a certain way to go with it, and that also means that, you know, while Bruce thought he was traveling in his own parents' footsteps, you know, all of his, like, heroism and, you know, everything that makes him a good person is actually, you know, that's him. That's not just him. It's like, that's just not him being a chip off the old block. And in fact, the illusion that he had of what his parents were, that, you know, like the fact that he's actually made that work is, you know, remarkable and, you know, commendable. But yeah, there's some really hard choices in this one. Oh, you were making a joke. Sorry, I didn't actually realize that. Did you kiss Selena? You and 78.5% of players tried to kiss Selena, which, you know, I was actually kind of surprised she went, no, but, you know, it's kind of neat, you know, and admittedly, yes, it wasn't a great idea, but, you know, like I said in the playthrough, you know, Selena tends to inspire Bruce to make bad decisions, and that was one of them. So, did you visit Mayor Hamilton Hill or Bruce as Bruce or Batman? And 57% of players chose to visit Mayor Hill as Bruce Wayne, and my reasoning for that was that visiting him as Batman would have basically, oh, sorry, I got distracted by a lot of some weird names that were in this list of credits under, I guess, special things, but that was weird. Anyway, if Bruce had visited Hamilton Hill as Batman, that would have, I guess, escalated and made things worse, I think. But at least with Batman, you know, trying peace first, you know, and also, you know, trying to see how deep the rabbit hole goes, you know, because, you know, if he'd shown up as Batman, you know, Hill possibly just would have clammed up. Did you withdraw your funding for Harvey's campaign? Okay, and 91% continued to fund Harvey's campaign. 8.8 were like, nope, you're out on your own, you're being hung out to dry. Deuces. Did I save Selena or Harvey? And 37% saved Harvey over Selena, and the only reason, the reason for that was that Selena stands a better chance of taking care of herself than Harvey does. Harvey was just about to get his skull bashed in by one of those lighting fixtures, and those things are heavy, you know. And like, yeah, Selena was more of the dating sim sort of option, but you know, it's more pragmatism. Yeah, so those are my choices. May I burn in hell for them. Continue to next time on. Next time.
Next time on Batman, the Telltale Series.
Batman saved me, but I know this isn't over. Who are these people, Bruce?
Authorities are scrambling. The so-called Children of Arkham have the city in a frenzy, but there's still no sign of their masked leader. With Hill and Falcone dead by their hands, the question on everyone's lips is, who's next?
After that news about your father sending innocent people to Arkham, sounds like the whole city wants your head on a pike.
The Waynes have always run this company, but now they want to decide what your future at this company will be.
Do you really think Bruce Wayne is worth protecting?
Well, if I told you the answer to that, that would kind of give things away, but yeah, I think he's worth protecting.
What do you want from me?
You know what I want.
No more hiding, not for anyone.
But don't worry, Bruce Wayne's finally gonna get what's coming to him. Bruce! Bruce!
Okay, so this has been episode 2 of Batman the Telltale Series, and this has been, I think, episode 4 or 5. I think episode 5 of my particular playthrough. So, exit out of this, and if you like what I'm doing, as always, subscribe, comment, leave feedback. You know, hang out in the chats. Thank you to Coley Boyd for showing up in my chat room and hanging out and you know, enduring my you know, weird commentary and providing some hilarious commentary of his own. You know, because after all, Alfred Pennyworth is a ninja. Oh God, he was. I could have sworn he was just like standing behind me. Anyway, so next time, let's see. I might be streaming tomorrow afternoon. I'll have to see. But you know, my usual time for streaming is Sundays, or no, like Tuesdays. Sorry, like Tuesdays, you know, through most of the weekdays, on from like 12:30 to, you know, for like 1 or 2 hours. So, you know, that'd be a good time. And you know, on my Twitter feed, I will continue to update on the next time that I'm streaming. That's at HR Streaming. You know, HR are capitalized. Streaming is not, but it's all one word. Alright, so this has been Hidden Ranger Streaming and Batman and Telltale Series. This has been Hidden Ranger signing off.